Amaka, you dey bust my oblongata. I'm liking your waist, I'm liking your face, I'm liking the way you dey waka. Amaka, oh Amaka.
Welcome back to my channel. I missed you guys. So I've been pre-recording videos because I've been in the process of moving. So my stuff has been packed up and like ready to go. This is my new place. I don't know if you guys want to see it, but it's definitely not decorated yet. So once it is decorated, it'll look so much cuter. But I didn't get a chance to celebrate the fact that I got to 500 subscribers. So shout out to you guys. I'm so excited. So I decided to do a getting to know you tag. Since you guys don't really know me, I know you know my videos, but you don't know me, the person behind them. So yeah, so here it goes. What is your middle name? Oh my gosh, why does it get complicated ASAP? Okay, so I have a really, really long name. My full name is Amaka Alexandria Kanedelichukwu. So on my birth certificate, my middle names are Alexandria and Ekanedelichukwu. Maybe I'll put the writing on the screen so you guys can see, but that's my middle name. What's your favorite color? Purple. I really love purple. I think it's so pretty. Funny story, when I was little, my favorite color was rainbow because I didn't want to pick a color because I didn't want the rest of the colors to feel bad. Who was your first best friend? Her name was Taylor, and this was like back like a long time ago, and I moved away after 2nd grade, moving into 3rd grade. So how tall are you? I am 5'8". Cats or dogs? Neither. Can I say that without being hated on? I prefer dogs probably to cats. I feel like cats like low-key are like aware, like more aware than dogs. Like I feel like my cat will be watching me, watching what I'm doing. I don't know, but I like those little dogs, like little Pomeranians and like little small dogs. I like those. Not Chihuahuas though. Funniest moment throughout school? Probably any time I tried to get up and dance. Those are probably really funny for the people around me. But I really can't think of a moment. I really can't think of one. Wow. I wanted to do this on the spot so that it was like authentic, so yeah. I don't have a funny story. How many countries I visited? Honestly, a lot. Let me count low-key. Okay, so Canada, Mexico, France, London, Sweden, Nigeria. That might be it, but I'm not sure. When I was little, we used to travel a lot to like Europe, but at the time I didn't really know where. I just remember France and London and Sweden because we had cousins there, so the little ones had fun. But yeah, so what did I say? Canada, Mexico, London, France, Sweden, Nigeria. So for sure 6 countries. It's not too bad. Are you in or have you gone to college? Yeah, so I'm both. So I've gone to college and then I took some time off, so I'm back finishing my last year so I can be done and get my degree and get the heck out of here. Okay, my favorite subject in high school was math or anything math related. I was really good at math. It just came to me really easily and I just feel like that's how my brain works. So that was definitely my favorite. My least favorite was always writing or language arts or like reading. I hated reading, and I hated reading aloud. I would always shake up and stumble over my words, so like reading aloud was the worst. I remember one of my classes in 7th grade, everybody had to read aloud a portion of this book in front of the whole class. And that was like the most terrifying thing for me. So I told the teacher, I'm like, I really don't think I can do this. I really get nervous, blah, blah. So she excused me from it. And I thought that it was indefinitely, but there was a point, you know, she goes to each student. So there was a point where there was like 1 student left and everyone was like, Amaka hasn't gone. And I'm like, well, I don't have to do it. And then that same, like 2 seconds later, she puts the book on my desk like, okay, you're next. And you have to like be ready by the next class. Girl, I reread that chapter so many times. I could have probably recited it off the top of my head, but that was terrifying. My favorite drink, okay, this is weird because people are probably not gonna understand this, but I have a couple of favorite drinks, but one of my favorite drinks that I've been thinking about lately is Milo. And I'll probably put like a picture in here so you guys know what I'm talking about, but this is what like chocolate milk that we drink in Nigeria. I'm sure it's in other countries and other places too, but you would drink it with like powdered milk and you like mix it up and you drink it with your bread for breakfast, and it was like the best chocolate milk I had ever had. Like, I don't know, maybe everything just tastes better in Nigeria, but that's definitely one of my favorite drinks. What is your favorite animal? A human being? Can I say that? I don't know if I have a favorite animal. I know you guys are gonna think I'm like an animal hating, dog hating person. Like, I don't
How are you thinking about animals like
that. Probably a bear.
What? How? Where?
That's the only thing that comes to mind right now, but I just feel like they're really fluffy, even though they're like hella dangerous.
This guy has killed me.
But I feel like they're just big and fluffy and you just wanna like
Jesus!
fall into them. But only when they're like not about to kill you.
Hey, Jesus!
Yeah, definitely a bear. My favorite perfume is Very Sexy by Victoria's Secret. That's the perfume I've been using for the past few years and I haven't switched it up yet. And it's like super sexy, so duh. But yeah, I really like that perfume. Tea or coffee? Definitely tea. Coffee makes my stomach do backflips. Like, if I drink coffee, my stomach is jacked up for a week. So I prefer to drink tea anyway, but I really mix my teas up so much with different things that it probably isn't even considered tea anymore. But definitely tea. What would I name my children? Is it crazy that I think about that all the time? Like, I'll hear new and cool names and think about it. I've been thinking about naming one of my children after like my mom or my dad. So Uche or Uchenna or Nameka. I feel like those would be really perfect names for my kids. Or after my grandparents, or they're American names because that's how I know them, so Elizabeth or Anthony. But I do like really cool names like Naomi and like Nina and like Natasha. Those are all N names, whatever. I think those names are so cool and they're like intricate, but I definitely want my children to have names with meaning, so whatever those names mean wouldn't make a difference. It's like all of my names have a meaning, so I would want them to feel that way too. What sports have I played or do I play? Okay, girl, volleyball was like my life for all of high school pretty much, except my senior year. Volleyball, and then I did track, I did high jump was like my event, and then also shot put and discus. And yeah, I really honestly hated running for most of my life until recently. But I played football. No, I'm just kidding, I didn't. Who are some of my favorite YouTubers? So I was late to the Jackie Aina party, but love her. Like, wow. I've been recently watching, what does he call himself? Herbe. That's what he calls himself. He's like everyone's favorite bestie on the internet or on YouTube. He's hilarious. I just watched this video about his straight boyfriend. Literally hilarious. So check him out. And then, you know, people like Kingsley I used to watch Ivy, who does hair. I don't watch as many people now as I used to. Now I just kind of look for the content versus the YouTuber. But definitely some of my top ones, they are. What's my favorite movie? Remember the Titans. I feel like that movie is so deep and so purposeful and so inspiring. Every time I watch it, I love it even more. So definitely Remember the Titans. But Black Panther, close second, sis. Like, I'm still shook. Are you single or taken? Ooh, we get into the details, sis. Okay, just kidding, I'm single. Girl, I'm single AF. Been single, still single. Like, what's up? Yeah. Definitely single AF. I'm not sure if that's a category, but single AF. What's my idea of an ideal date? Oh my gosh, okay. Honestly, when I'm like on a date, I want to be able to like get to know somebody and like vibe with their vibe. So anything quiet. I'm not saying we gotta roll up on the couch and put on some Netflix, but I mean, I understand the struggle of not having the money to take somebody out. So, you know, it's more so the thought and the intention. If you just throw something together, I'm gonna find out you just threw it together and I'm not gonna feel very good about it. But ideally, something comfortably outside, So like, I don't know if we went to like an outdoor museum or something, or like went to the beach or something, and then dinner, or like just something where we can get to know each other and vibe. And then one of my favorite things to do is take a night walk. So just walking when it's like evening around like 6 or 7 when it's getting dark, and just like walking and holding hands and just talking. That's like, if all of the rest didn't happen and it was just the walk, I'd be happy. So just spending time and like getting to know somebody, and just seeing, even if it was not a 5-star restaurant or the most exclusive outdoor museum, as long as like the effort is there and I feel special and we get to like go outside and like hold hands and talk and stuff. Yeah. Okay, how many boyfriends have I had? 4. I would say 3.5, but let me not be petty. 4 total. And girl, I'm not trying to date nobody else unless that's my husband. Because at this point, all this is exhausting. And on top of that, you don't get to know anybody. Like, everybody just wants to like get to the business, and I'm not trying to do that. Like, I'm trying to get to know somebody if I want to make them my boyfriend, or like somebody that I like claim, you know? Favorite memory from childhood. Okay, one of my favorite memories, and I just always remember this whenever I think about my childhood, and I don't know if my mom thinks it's as positive as I do, but when I was younger, I wanted to learn how to ride a bike. So my grandparents were always home because they also helped raise us. So they were gonna offer to teach me, but they didn't really know how to ride bikes, and they're, you know, older. So I was like, okay, well, I want my mom to teach me. I want my mom to teach me. So I remember like she got home late from work that day, and I was like so upset because I'm like, you're supposed to teach me how to ride a bike, and of course I'm like being a brat. So she takes me outside to teach me how to ride a bike, and like we tried, but I like fell and like scraped myself up. But like, it's still one of my favorite memories because like, I guess it just shows how my mom is. Like, no matter what she has going on, and she always has a lot going on, like whenever she sees like that we really needed her, and like, you know, she isn't sure if she can like be there or deliver, like it just pulls on those maternity heartstrings, and she's always there and like tenfold. So that's definitely one of my favorite memories. Do I speak any different languages, and how well? Puedo hablar en español, but not very good. I used to speak really good Spanish. I actually used to think in Spanish. Like, I was constantly going through Spanish in my head when I took it in high school. I took it for 4 years. And I also took it when I was younger. So when I was like in 3rd grade and 2nd grade, I was learning Spanish too. So I haven't spoken Spanish in a while, but I'm honestly pretty good. When we went to Mexico, I was talking to everybody in Spanish. So that was only a couple years ago. But I definitely want to start speaking it again and try to like squeeze it in where I can. And then I also, well, I hear Igbo. I don't speak it very well. It's like I know what words to say, but sometimes it's different when you hear it and then when you try to put your lips to say it, because the accent isn't there, the emphasis, you know, isn't innate yet. So I try. I mean, I could throw a couple words out right now, but I'll probably sound a mess, so no, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, so 3 languages: English, Spanish, and a little bit of Igbo. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have 5 siblings. I have 1 older sister, 2 younger sisters, and 2 baby brothers. They're twins. They're the youngest. So yeah, our house was never empty, or I'd say rarely empty. So yeah, we range from age 26 to 12. How would I describe my fashion sense? Girl, ooh, I would probably say like a more modern chic type of look. I'm approaching the individualistic range, but my fashion as far as what I wear versus what I want to wear is different, because the difference between what you want to wear and what you do wear is money a lot of the time. So I'll see outfits, like if you saw my like tag pictures for my fashion bookmark on Instagram, it's all of these like, you know, more lean, sleek type of looks, like cute, but like versatile. Like I could wear the outfit to meet somebody for lunch and then like go out later. So I like those types of like flexible outfits that you always look cute in, but it's definitely workable for like a full day of events. What is my favorite restaurant?
Okay, does Panera count?
Probably not. But I'm like obsessed. And I really didn't realize I was obsessed until I was like drowning my pockets with Panera when I only had money for like McDonald's. Growing up, I really liked Olive Garden. I think because like I felt fancy and I didn't have to pay a lot. I definitely feel like I'm more of like a laid back person. I like the high-end like restaurant feel, but I like it for special occasions. I don't like it to be something I regularly go to because one, I prefer to make my food. It's healthier and it's better for you. And two, I can't afford to be going to no big fancy time restaurant, but when we do go to those restaurants, I usually leave it to my parents' discretion, and they always pick the best place, and it's always very classy, and it makes you feel special, you know? What are some of my favorite TV shows? This Is Us! Oh my god, okay, so I just finished watching it. I am obsessed. First of all, future husband, you need to be Randall Pearson, period. I don't need nobody else but Randall Pearson in my life. Like, sis. Perfect, like awkward and witty, just like me, like, you know, understanding and forgiving, like, oh, just a perfect human being. And so yeah, I love that. Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder, anything from Shondaland, I'm here for. I just finished rewatching Ugly Betty. I love, like literally, I feel like if you've ever watched Ugly Betty, sis, go back and watch it again, because I don't think we appreciate how extremely witty and hilarious they were. Especially like Mark and Amanda, like their witty banter and how extremely like extra and overdone their comedy was. Like I just re-appreciated that whole show. And then I also really like Desperate Housewives. I think I'm gonna watch that again because I really loved that. Like that was like amazing. And then I really like Superstore and The Office. I talked about The Office in one of my birthday behavior vlog. I think I'll tag it up here. But I talked about watching The Office, and I absolutely love The Office. But Superstore is like the new The Office, like in a more modern way, but like the humor is basically there. So definitely all of those shows I just said, and I'm probably forgetting a whole bunch, but I think that's enough. PC or Mac? Girl, I used to be a PC, like hardcore PC. I said I'm not going over to Mac, I'm not going over to Apple. Guess what? Apple computer, Apple phone, had a iPad, don't have that anymore. Like, I was so disappointed in myself. But yeah, definitely Mac. But PCs, I'm not hating on y'all either. I might just come roll back around and see what y'all are doing. What phone do I have? Yeah, so iPhone, like I said. And this charger thing, like why do y'all keep taking my money? Like, and it's like bad habits. Okay, I have a bad habit of eating every time I'm stressed. Still dealing with that, sis. Snacking. Ugh. It's bad, but it's getting better. At least I haven't gained all that weight back, so thank you, Jesus. So yeah, so those are definitely my bad habits. So this was my getting to know you tag. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you like and subscribe below. Come back to my channel. Now you guys know a little bit about me. If you want any like more in-depth tea and details, sis, I got you. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to unpack and actually get all my stuff together out of this apartment, or for this apartment. But I'm excited. I'm gonna start recording again. So yeah, I will see you guys later, and thank you for watching. Bye.
You dey bust my oblongata. I'm liking your waist, I'm liking your face, I'm liking the way you dey waka. Amaka, oh Amaka, have mercy on your baka. Can I enter the place? I'm liking your waist, can I have a taste, Amaka? This girl, she too fine, and she had to be mine, so I changed up.